Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I am here with the Overtake Showdown. This is related to the one last run. Basically, this is the showdown you need to do to get the Corvette C4. And I'm using, after waiting a little bit and spinning some keys, I'm using a CLK GTR that's been maxed out. And this one is obviously not the most popular choice, mainly because it's a separate car you have to build. The good news is, of course, the event gives you bronze crates for this car, so you do not need to spend actual money to max it out. It is also a little bit better than the more commonly used fully elite, fully maxed F1, because the F1, while it's pretty quick, it's a relatively hard car to drive well. Many people are only coming in at about 6.9 to 7s with the F1, and yes, it's actually very close to low 6.9s with a fully max, fully elite F1 that's driven well. But on the other hand, the CLK GTR is just easier to drive into the low 6.9s versus the high 6.9s that most players will get with the F1. So naturally, if you have the bronze keys, if you already building the CLK GTR, it is a better choice here. The even slightly faster one is the Porsche Strasser version, but the Porsche, it's, you know, Fusions are even tougher. Mercedes, not to say the Fusions are easy. I happen to have enough here to make this work, but the good news is, as the second lock-in, which I didn't lock in the Dodge, I locked in the CLK GTR, that gives me access to bronze key crates for a purple star car. You don't often get that, and therefore it is something you want to leverage as much as you can, when you can, to get a car fully maxed without spending any money. That's assuming, of course, you have been saving enough bronze keys over time to make this work. Getting the stage 6s isn't that bad. It's getting the rest is a little tougher. So 6.873 is a pretty good run out of that car. Usually you get high 6.8 to low 6.9s. Now a super well driven F1 can also get low 6.9, so there you go, you could lose. And of course, people are starting to bring in the F1. But if you already have the F1, naturally, you don't need the C4. So this is a guy who got his car built and is now looking to move up in the ranks. I don't know why he's still here in the 1300 trophy range, but whatever. That car is quicker. And of course, as usual with Showdown, right before you're qualified on the last race to get the prize car, the matchmaking's gonna throw you somebody you can't beat, right? Or at least as close as possible you can do it. Of course, I firmly believe that's built into the algorithm to screw you. I have no, you know, over the years of playing, I have not seen anything different. Either you win and you get put into like 2 trophies away from getting the car, and then you have to win another race, or it will be something where you get a string of cars that you basically can't beat if the computer can find it for you. So, very common thing when you get right near the car to lose a few races, especially if you don't have like a top car. You may lose quite a few races, get bumped down almost 100 trophies, and then have to fight your way back up. Now, with cars like that, with the F1, if I don't screw up my run, I should definitely be able to beat them. But of course, you know, the instant second, instant nitrous, all this comes into play, and boom, I'm done. Now, unfortunately for the F1 guy, he was also pretty close. Hopefully, he wasn't on his next run to get the trophies he needed to get the car, because matchmaking decided to put him against me, of course. You know, so unlucky for him. Fortunately for me, I'm gonna go collect the car real quick, and then we will come back and lose a few to help, hopefully, somebody who's at the 1300 range to get through. Now, with the trophy counts, what's funny too is sometimes the counts are off. let's see. It looks like we got it without much of an issue here. Let's see if the reward is there. I see the actual reward. Even if it doesn't show up, that doesn't mean it's not there. So go out, come back in, click on the reward. Hopefully it's just lag, and it is. And the lag can happen with trophies. What's interesting is on my main account when I did this, I actually struggled quite a bit with the trophy count because it would reset the trophy count differently than what I anticipated. Probably because of some kind of lag where things are just not keeping up. The computer is not keeping up with my runs, so the trophy counts were all over the place. Not that it ultimately stopped me from getting the car, but it was a little frustrating to expect to be done and you weren't done because, well, you know, some loss that you don't remember counted against you and dropped you back down from 1400. This is why I ran right back to the garage to collect the car before anything changes. Because you don't want to go back and look at your trophy count and realize it's completely different, right? All right. So I'm at 1422. I'm going to make 1 or 2 more runs to see where I'm at. Oh, I'm going to use... naturally, I jumped in the Corvette, so I'm going to lose. Not a big deal. The whole point is to come in, give somebody else, hopefully, a chance to get there. So here's a 1388 guy. I'm sure he's happy to see me. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's thinking, oh God, the Corvette's gonna beat me. But oh, I forgot it's completely stock. Hold on. Wait for me. I'm coming with my stock C4. Hold on, dude. All right. Oh, there you go. He gets a win. Now I'm at 1422. He should have gotten enough trophies to bump him over. There, that's more than enough. Okay. So, hopefully I've helped one guy out. I'll do another one race while I'm still in the 1390s. And then after that, the trophy count matchmaking might start putting me with much lower opponents. Wouldn't be as beneficial for them to race me because, quite honestly, well, 1392. This poor guy might have gotten up to like 1390 something and then is looking around going, oh God, I hope I don't get one of those maxed CLK GTRs, but you're not. You're getting a C4, and hopefully he just now collected the car. And that's really it. I mean, I have no interest to continue to go up the rankings. It's just not something I care about with Showdown. I don't like Showdown that much, as those who has watched my older videos know. I basically play to get the car, and then once I get the car, I'm pretty much done. I'm happy. My goal's accomplished. I got the C4. I'll lock in the C4, do as much as I can in the one last run. This account, unfortunately, is missing the Ferrari F50 GT. Therefore, there's no chance that this account can possibly finish the one last run to get the McLaren F1 GT, which is not a big deal. You know, it's a free-to-play account, and therefore, many events I am unable to finish. But I am happy to go ahead and get the C4 Corvette. Unfortunately, on my main account where I have it more built, I haven't seen this car being really that solid with setups for live racing. Not to say that they're not good 90s Rewind cars. I'm going to do a separate video on these 90s Rewind cars and kind of give you guys a quick breakdown on what are good live racers and what I think are mediocre or not so good. But for the most part, the 90s Rewind has given us a series of really good cars that we can now set up and use in live racing. All right, I hope you liked that video. A little quick showdown to show you where I got the C4 with the CLK GTR, which is still, again, better than the F1 and probably less frustrating to get to 1400. In any case, if you have any comments, feel free to make them. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you like this kind of videos and would like to see more of them, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I put up new videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.